Welcome back to another video. I'm Scott with Techno Eclipse, and in today's video I'm going to talk about reasons why you should not buy the Galaxy Note 9. And I'll see you after the intro. So, I have compiled a list of reasons why you shouldn't buy the Galaxy Note 9. The first one, and the most obvious one, is price. It is over $1,000 to buy this phone, and it's not the price per se because there's a lot of $1,000 phones, the iPhone 10, even like the Google Pixel 2 XL with upgraded storage. There are a lot of phones that you can buy in 2018 that cost about that much money, but my biggest problem with this phone and paying as much as you do is that it's just another Android phone. It doesn't have anything special with it. There's no bonus. It's like, oh, you get Bixby. Who cares? That's not better than the Google Assistant. So you don't get anything extra on this phone. With hardware on the Android side, it really needs to differentiate itself, and with the Note 9, all you basically get is a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, which is nice, and you get the S Pen, which is nice for the first 2 weeks you own the Galaxy Note phone, and then you no longer use it ever again. For example, when I had the Galaxy Note 8, I used it for about 2 months, and it was fine, but I used the pen for like a week, and then I stopped using it altogether. It's cumbersome to use. You can't walk and use it. It's just something you're afraid you're going to lose, and it's like $50 to replace. Number two goes off of that last point, and that's that it's only running Android, and that's not anything against Android. I prefer iOS a little bit better, but I have used Android phones in the past. But my biggest problem with it is that it is only running Android. It doesn't have a better experience. In fact, actually, I think it's a worse experience coming from somebody who would prefer more of a stock Android feel. You don't really get that with a Samsung phone. You get a really thick skin put on it, and you get updates that take forever, and it's not a great experience. I don't love Samsung phones. I don't love Android phones in general, but I prefer phones that just run stock Android, and because those have typically been the best phones that I've used, and the other people that I know have used Android phones prefer to use. My next biggest complaint is it's basically just an S9 Plus Plus. It's a little bit bigger screen, a little bit bigger battery, and that's it. It's not like gonna add any new features. I'm not really sure why they're still coming out with the Note lineup if they're not gonna be super aggressive with it. I think the Note 7 scared them a lot. I really think they lost their way with the Note 5. And the Note 7, I really believe, scared them, and they're like, well, we can't do anything crazy anymore, so let's just make them bigger S9 Pluses or S8 Pluses, whatever that generation phone is. And that's basically what it has come to, and unfortunately, that's probably the reason the Note lineup is going to die, because it used to be this super revolutionary, like, curved glass screens, removable batteries, crazy megapixels on the camera, crazy this, crazy that. But when you look at it now, it's just like a really safe, I don't want to mess anything up. It's like they're scared almost on the Note lineup, when Samsung should just be pushing the boundaries with the Note lineup. My personal opinion, I know other people might think differently, but I just think what Samsung has done here is just a little bit, not necessarily even disappointing, but just kind of sad, honestly. That used to be the super revolutionary phone, the Note lineup, and it just become this bigger S series plus version. That's pretty much what I've seen. And the fourth and final reason I have is that there are a lot of other phones that are very similar to the Note lineup now in 2018. The Note lineup originally came out and it was super revolutionary. It was this big display. It was huge. It was crazy. It was, why the heck would you ever want something that big? It's when the iPhone 4s and 3Gs and 4Ss were out, and the 3.5-inch screen, and these just tiny phones. And then this big honking phone came out. Everyone's like, wow, this is amazing. This is really cool. Look how big it is. I don't know if I need this. I don't know if I don't need this. Like, I'm not sure. But looking at it now in 2018, pretty much every phone manufacturer has a phone that's, if it's not 6 inches, it's pretty close to that. I mean, Apple only has a 5.8-inch phone. But there are a lot of other phones that are just as good as the Note phone that run Android, such as like the Mate 10 Pro by Huawei, or the OnePlus 6, also known as the 7. But seriously, there are a lot of good phones out that have large displays, 6 inches or more, and the Note lineup is at 6.4. And at the end of the day, it's just nothing to write home about. It's not the same phone it used to be, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you think the Note 9 is going to be as big of a flop as everyone is saying it's going to be? Is it going to be a successful phone, or are people just done with the Note lineup and is this the last one we're ever going to see? I think it's probably the last one we're ever going to see. I will see you in the next one. If you liked the video, hit that subscribe button. And if you didn't like the video, hit that unsubscribe button and hit dislike and leave a mean comment. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.